Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Walking Legend, and I have a new segment on the channel coming up right now. But first off, let's get the intro out of the way. My apologies. And yeah, we'll tell you about it when we get back. Alright, everybody, so here's the new segment I have on the channel. After every single Cincinnati Reds game, I'm going to give my thoughts and feelings on the game. And, tell you guys what happened if you missed the game. And then I'll put up the highlights afterwards. Because you guys seem to really enjoy my highlights. And mind you, I edit those on an iPhone. And it's pretty fucking rough. It's pretty goddamn rough to do that. And also, a lot of people ask why I don't make them longer. And it's really because a lot of people have lives, and I feel like if I just put the highlights that matter the most in that game on there with some cool music like I always do, that'll be enough to satisfy them. Okay, if MLB wants to put up a long highlight reel of the game, that's what they do. That's not my job. And plus, I'll get copyrighted if I put too much on there. So that's your guys' answer to that question. Here I can say whatever I want about the game, and that's what I'm going to do. But I'm also going to put up my highlights, so don't worry, those are not gone. So, man, Alex Wood making his first career Red start, and I was kind of excited, but I was also like, okay, it's his first start. We remember last year when Matt Harvey made his first start. Obviously a different story today, though. Alex Wood went 4 2/3 innings, gave up 6 hits, and walked 2. But the story about him today was him working out of trouble. He got into trouble in the very first batter of the game. Leadoff double by Trevor Story. And obviously, if you're a Reds fan, you're thinking, oh no. No. And he worked out of trouble, man, all day long. And it was pretty good to see Alex Wood on the Reds because as a player and a fan of the Reds, whenever we would play the Dodgers and I would see Alex Wood on the opposing team, I would always say, dude, just imagine him in a Reds uniform. And, now he's in the Reds uniform, and it's a really cool thing. And the same thing for Tanner Roark. I always wanted him to be a Red, and now he's a Red. It's very fun and very awesome. And, but yeah, Reds came into the game. First inning, he worked out of trouble. The Reds couldn't get any offense in the bottom half, though. And, we go back to the second. He gets a walk and a hit, runners on the corners, 1 out, and he works out of that jam. So, yeah. Bottom of the second, Jose Iglesias, who has been really hitting the ball very solidly this season. He's been a very big piece to our success this year when we've had it. It's because of Jose Iglesias. All the way back to opening day, he hit the first run of the Reds season in. So, yeah. He gets hits all over the place all the time. So he hits a little number. It bounces up and over the pitcher's mound. And they had no play, even though they tried to make something happen in second base. They really couldn't get anything to happen. Then later in the inning, Tucker Barnhart, base hit opposite field. He would have himself a 3-for-3 game with a walk on an 11-pitch at bat. He hit very well. And I might make another video about how he's changed his batting stance. But that's for another time. But yeah, Tucker Barnhart, nice game. He was the player of the game, actually, so congratulations to him. And then the bullpen was spot on today. So Lucas Sims, who I think should be a starter and stay a starter because he has thrown the ball very well when he started games. Now, you can't really talk about the Brewers game where it went 5 innings, gave up 4 hits, 3 runs, which ain't a bad start anyways. It's just not that good. But besides that start, if you remember the Pittsburgh start, he went into the 8th inning. I mean, he has been very, very solid. And he throws strikes. That's what I like. So if you ask me, I'd like Castillo to be my number 1, Wood to be my number 2, and probably Lucas Sims to be my number 3. I'm dead ass. But Lucas Sims came out of the bullpen after Yonder Alonso hit a 2-run home run in the 5th inning to tie the game. And then immediately, here comes David Bell. He gives him the claw, takes Alex Wood out of the game. Kind of depressing, but, it happens. I thought he'd go 5, and I thought he'd leave him out there. Nope. Lucas Sims comes into the game and does spectacular work. An inning and a third, scoreless and hitless. Then the next inning, Amir Garrett, a scoreless inning, 1, 2, 3, struck out the side. And then Michael Lorenzen got a scoreless inning. So we go into that inning, bottom. Tucker Barnhart again, man, works the count, 9-pitch at bat, hits a base hit up the middle, and we get the lead back 3-2. And then Raisel Iglesias would come in and shut the damn door. 19th save of the season. And how do I feel about the game? I'm not happy with the way the Reds played. And we're goddamn lucky that the Rockies went 0 for 9 with runners in scoring position in this game. Because otherwise, we would have had a long day ahead of us. We would have had a day like the first game of the series. Yeah. Obviously, it's always fun when you can keep Daniel Murphy out of lineup by starting a left-handed pitcher. So that was big. Immediately, I knew we would have slowed down their offense a bit. Nolan Arenado hit 4 rockets off the bat, and 3 of the times he got out on them. He hit the ball right on the line. He's so good at getting his head and shoulders to hit the low ball. You see people pop that ball up so many times when they try to go down and get that ball. He stays with it, and he gets his whole body down in the zone to rip that ball. It's very impressive. But even with that, the Reds win this game 3-2. The Reds 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, and the Rockies 2 runs on 10 hits with an error. It was a nice game, man. I'm not gonna lie. We got the win, and because the Pirates lost, like I said, we're now a few games out of place. I'll put the standings of the division right here. They may not be updated yet, but those are what I see on my iPhone. But yeah, I'll update them later, guys. This is Walking Legend, and I'm going to go work on them highlights for you boys. Peace out.